Hello everyone, welcome back to a video. Today we are back with a fire rescue series on the County Line map. We'll be responding to a variety of calls with our new fleet of fire trucks. We'll be heading on over to the station this morning here in our brand new daily driver. This is a 2019 Ram 3500 Cummins, fully equipped here with emergency lights. Let's hop on in, take a quick look and head on over. Now this truck here was pretty pricey, but look at that guys, we have strobes all the way around here, and we do have a few sirens as well for when we do need to get over to the station or to the scene pretty quickly. Now I do have a full mods list up here on my website for this video, which will be linked down below. I'm really excited to be back here with a fire rescue series. It's been almost a month and a half since our previous episode here, and a lot has changed with this series. We're now here in County Line helping out, and there's a brand new fire department, whole new fleet. I really do want to do a quick walkthrough here, and then this town has been known to get a lot of calls throughout the day, very unique ones, which should be pretty awesome. But here we are guys at the county fire department here. It's a pretty big one, 6-bay fire department, and it does look like we do have someone here. Maybe we'll have a little bit of help today as we respond to calls here. Now with this county, there really isn't any too big of a buildings here, so we'll take a look at the fleet of fire vehicles. As the doors go up here, you guys can see we have lots of red here. Looks like we do have a paramedic. This is paramedic 1. We do have a brush truck here. We have an old pumper. We have a newer Chevy top kick pumper. We have a brand new fire engine. This just came off the showroom a few months ago here. And finally, we do have a brand new Ram utility vehicle. So this is pretty sweet. I can't wait to see how these do. It's always fun to be putting out fires here. But you guys can see in here we do have a full area, and this is the dispatch room, so I think we'll wait inside here for our next call. We have a call coming over the radio right now for an excavator on fire at a construction site. We'll be hopping in the engine and we'll be heading on out. Now this engine here is fully loaded. We have a lot of water on the inside, so we should be good to go. We do have all our fire hoses, and we'll get going. Now we do have some pretty sweet sirens here. We'll mainly use them to clear out the intersections. They are pretty loud here, and we don't want to be too loud here for you guys, but look at this thing. This truck is pretty sweet, and this is a brand new one. Looks like we do have a few vehicles not wanting to yield here for us, but we gotta get over, and we gotta get the fire put on out. Now if you guys do end up enjoying today's video here, please smash the like button. It's much appreciated as it does help out with the YouTube algorithms. And look at that guys, wow, that definitely is one huge excavator. Let's come back here, let's get the hoses out here in the back. And here we go, we got the hose, and let's see if we can help put this out here. Wow, that looks to be a very old excavator, a lot of paint worn off, a lot of wear and tear, but we'll keep at this here. Now let me know down below in the comments if you do have any cool ideas for this series. I really want to do a lot more of it, maybe in multiplayer. That would be a pretty fun thing to do here. We'll have to keep at this, guys, since it looks to be just the engine fire on this excavator. We might be able to save it as well, but we'll have to keep at this. Looks like it's just about out here, which is pretty good here. Not sure what's going to happen here. Luckily, nobody was injured here, and it does look like it did kind of burn some of the grass here, but also it's a good thing that the fire did not spread there. But wow, that was a pretty easy fire. It's nice to get back into the routine of this, and this engine over here did a really nice job. Look at that, you got a good old America flag there, and this thing looks pretty sweet here. Now, like I did touch upon, there is a full mods list up on my website. We do have a lot of cool new mods here, and I thought you guys would really like that. And if you haven't already, go check me out over on Instagram, because I am posting some pretty sweet pictures over there as well. At the end of our shift here, we will be washing all of the trucks here. That is a company policy. Every time I see a fire truck, they are always shining, always clean, and that is how we want to keep them here, because these are pretty expensive, and this thing does look pretty awesome here. But I definitely want to kind of see if we could do some role play with these trucks here, maybe include them in some other series as well. But this thing is huge here. But I think the best part about being with the fire department is we get to go through town, go right through all the intersections, lights with the sirens blaring. I think that is a ton of fun, I will have to say here. But we made it back on over to the station. Wow, you guys can see now another company policy. What you guys see me doing is when you back up, the lights do go on here. So let's get this put back in there, and maybe we could use some other fire vehicles today. But I will have to say this thing, it was so far pretty sweet. We got the engine all backed in here. We will have to go by our source to fill up with water, but I think we should be good to go here for the rest of our shift here. Now, you guys can see we do have a top cake. This looks to be a top cake engine, actually. And then we do have the tanker truck over here, but that's pretty good. Let's actually go back in the locker room, get the gear off. We have all that fire equipment on. Shout out goes out to all those firefighters in real life who take the time and take their whole career trying to help others out here with emergency services. But let's head back into dispatch room. It's always nice to be right here waiting for the radios for those phone calls for the next call. We have a call coming over the radio for a brand new truck on fire at a local park. The sheriff is already there and he's requesting fire assistance. Let's hop here in the Chevy Top Kick, get the lights going, get the sirens blaring, and head on out. Now, I really am a big fan here of these sirens. These are some pretty cool vehicles, and it's so awesome we could do so many cool things here in Farm Sim as well. It's just your imagination, and all the hard work goes into these mods, but big shout out goes out to all of the modders. We're making some pretty loud noise here. All of these businesses must really not be big fans of the fire department, because every time we're rolling, we always do have the sirens going here. But I could actually see the fire here in the distance. Wow, that definitely looks to be a brand new truck here. Now, we don't want to get too close. It's always really hot as well. That is one thing I've noticed here. But let's get going. Let's get the hose out here and let's see what we can do. We got the hose out here. We should have, looks to be 25, 30-foot hose. And that looks to be a brand new Platinum F250. Wow, a brand new truck as we're talking here. Looks like 5 miles on the odometer. He was just coming home from the Ford dealership. And look at that, guys. The wipers are stuck on there. Wow, that is pretty funny there. Looks like it just is completely totaled here. Wow, brand new truck. Imagine that. You're driving down the road after spending so much money, and it just goes up in flames here. We'll have to keep at this fire. It's going to be a lot of work, but we should be able to get it under control soon. After some time, I was able to get the fire under control here. Was a bit tricky. This truck is definitely totaled here, but let's bring the hose back. We'll have to put it all back together here, but that was a pretty fun one getting to use this. And I will have to say, this Chevy Top Kick is a little bit more maneuverable in these smaller roads here. But let's hop on in and head back to the station. Now, I do have some huge announcements coming here. I have a lot of things here in the works as well, and I will be adding much more features here to my YouTube videos as well, and there is a lot of multiplayer here in the works, so lots of cool things coming. I can't wait for this winter, as well as we will be doing some weekly live streams as well. But the Fire Rescue series, I really want to kind of get back into it. Maybe we could have a few other people help out, and that would add some more fun here to the series. But you guys can see, we'll just head on back to the station. But wow, this Top Kick was really nice. It's so awesome to be able to use these new fire vehicles and really see what they can do. We're back here at the station. Now, we are kind of off a pretty quiet street here, which is pretty helpful, especially when we are trying to back in here. But I will have to say, fire trucks, they look so awesome, and hearing the fire sirens is just pretty cool as well. But no backup camera, no nothing, just kind of backing right up here, and we should be good to go here. So I think we should have time for 1 or 2 more calls, and then our shift will be over. We are just now receiving a call for a toy hauler fully engulfed in flames at a local trailer park. We'll be responding with multiple ones, Tanker 1, Engine 1, and Engine 2 here. Now, I really do like calls like this where we get to use multiple fire vehicles. It's always a ton of fun, and we do have to get over there pretty quickly. Let's get the sirens blaring and we'll get over there. Now, the siren is a pretty realistic one as well, and it is very loud here. So we do have another department helping out because this is going to be a huge one here. We need all of the vehicles, everything ready to go to help put out the fire. Luckily, we are going down some side streets here, so we don't have to worry too much. And here it is. I almost thought it was that trailer park, but whoa, look at that, guys. Full engulfed in flames. The fire is coming out of the windows, so we'll have to park here and go get the other ones. Tanker 1 will now be respawning, and then we'll be coming back here for engine 2. Now this tanker has a lot of water here, which is going to be really good, and we'll be able to provide water for all the other fire vehicles and the hoses. And this old truck here is based off a Chevy C70, and this thing I would say is almost 30 years old, but it looks like it's brand new condition, and that's what's so awesome about fire trucks. And old classic fire trucks as well do look pretty great. Engine 2 is respawning. The Chevy Top Kick is the last from our station that we'll be heading on over. Since there wasn't too much traffic, I don't think we'll really see the need here to get going with the sirens. But if we do see any cars trying to kind of pull on out a street or two ahead, we'll definitely have to kind of get blaring on it. Now let's see, we really need to get over to the other side of this as well. I think getting all angles, all sides of this fire is the way to go here. Now the goal is to kind of get this out, but not also spread it to any other areas. But there we go, guys, we're on scene here. We'll get the hose from this. We do have a few more people helping out here, but minutes, even seconds count here, so we have to be as quick as we can. Here we are, let's get going here on putting out this fire. It looks to be a pretty big tri-axle toy hauler, completely engulfed in flames. I will be continuing to put out this fire here with all the fire vehicles, and we do have a few more coming from the other county. I hope you guys enjoyed today's fire rescue video, getting to use a new station along with all the new fire trucks. Thanks for watching, stay tuned here for the next one, and to subscribe for more.